our first project is going to be using this wicker basket. It's about 8.5 inches in diameter. And the first thing we're gonna do is take a cotton nautical rope that I got from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to measure the bottom portion of the basket, and then we're gonna cut right there with our scissors. And then next I'm going to now we're going to take the portion that we cut and we're actually going to unravel it. I don't want the rope this thick, so this actually is 3 different strands of rope, so wrapped together. So I just want 2 to make, because I want the rope thicker than twine, but I don't want it to be as thick as the nautical rope, how it's sold. So we're just going to take that and retwist it back together. And then now that we have our 2 strands like that, we are going to glue this down on the bottom. And you can keep twisting the rope as you glue it to keep the shape. So I'm just going to put a dot of glue down, put that beginning piece on, and then twist a few times, and then another dot of glue. Yeah, no, I'd be having trouble with this glue situation in my fingers. Okay, and then twist a few times. Just a few times, so every few inches, you just want to put a dot of glue and secure that down. Hold it down for a second, twist while you're holding. And you just want to kind of clean it up with your scissors. The mix of your scissors and hot glue. So you just want to twist a little bit, cut off any stray strands, and then also use the glue to seal those 2 ends together. Now that we have our rope glued down, we're going to take our carrots and you're going to glue each carrot down like this along the outside of the basket. So you want to just go one by one, don't rush this process, and you want to glue down the carrots as close together as possible. And start with the right there where the handle meets the basket, and hold it down a few seconds, and then you're going to continue on. So now that we have our awesome carrots all glued down, I thought I should add this other piece of cotton rope to the top of the basket here just to kind of brighten it up and to tie both the bottom of the basket and the top of the basket together. So I'm thinking, let's see, I think I'm gonna do the top of the basket, not the handle. Yeah, I'll do the top of the basket. So we're just gonna add the other strand, and we're gonna start here at the crease, so that way, and just make sure when you are gluing this around that you don't get your leaves of your basket in the way. So let's do that. Awesome. Ooh. This project we are using a old pink Easter basket and some tulle. Now I have like this big bag of tulle, Target bag of tulle that I have from a previous event, and I just decided, you know what, I don't need all this, so I'm going to use some of it for Easter. So, what you want to do is, I guess, get tulle that is about maybe 12 to 18 inches wide. So this end would be 12 to 18 inches, and then you're going to cut maybe, I would say maybe 6-inch strips. So I'm just eyeballing it so we can get started on the project, but it doesn't have to be exact. You just want to make sure that you're 12 inches. This is at least 12 inches long because you're going to, our first step is to fold this in half. So this will make a 6-inch strand, and then with the loopy side of that strand after it's folded, you're going to take the loop and push it under the rim of the basket like this. Okay, so here's your loop, and then here's your loose end. And then once you have your loop, you're just going to fold that loop over with your fingers in the middle, pull the loose end through the loop like that. So that's that, and then pull down. Boom. So you're going to continue this process all the way around the rim of the basket, and don't worry about it being too long, because if it's longer you can always cut it down, but if it's too short you can't cut it. So I like to keep it long. I'm going to keep it long until I'm done and then cut it down, but you're just going to continue this, and you're going to do however many strands you can to fill up this area around the basket. So I also have tweezers because sometimes it will get difficult to push the tulle in under the rim. So I have tweezers. I use the back end of my tweezers, just the together part, and I'm going to be pushing it through. Okay, and then when you get to the end of the basket, which I think it looks so cute, you want to come around here because there are some gaps. One of the main gaps will be right around the base of where the handle attaches. So even with that, you just want to do the same technique of having the loop and grabbing the loose end, and then pull that through, and that'll help kind of fluff out any gaps, and you have your nice little fluffy. And so I'm gonna go back. My scissors are in the other room, but you see how this is kind of long right here. I'm gonna trim this up, trim around the edges, and then I'm gonna take some pictures. See, because that's like a little too long. So I'm gonna trim this up and then take pictures, and you guys will see the final look.